After Christmas, you return to school and show off what you got for Christmas. And the bullies are on guard because if you got something stupid, they're going to give you a bully fist. So let's do another bully beatdown list video. Guys, it's time for another bully beatdown video. This is where we look at stuff, mostly from the 70s and 80s, that if your friends or people at school found out about, the bullies would give you a fist. And not only do we look at them, we rank them to see how many bully fists it would get you. Now, I'm not trying to promote bullying. I'm not saying it's right. But sometimes, let's be honest, some of you kids ask for it from the bully. It's like, don't make yourself a target. You know, don't come to school with your Star Trek Spock ears on or anything like that. Because then when you get punched in the face by a bully, no one's going to feel sorry for you. They're going to say, well, look what you did. You wore Spock ears. Did they sell Spock ears? I always wanted some as a kid. But we're going to look at these after Christmas stuff. You got excited. But some of that stuff you need to keep at home. Keep it between you and your mom and dad. You don't want to bring it to school. So let's take a look at these and see the bully beatdown list. And let's start right here with Mad Scientist Alien Blood Compound. You think this ain't bad? Well, it's bad if this is all you got. All your other friends got all the Mad Scientist kits and everything. Remember that I did a video on them? All the kits, and all you got is the slime to refill it. You ain't got nothing to put the slime in, but you just got the slime to play with. Slime was really big in the 80s. I don't think slime's ever gone away. I think it's still big. But you go to school, everybody's showing what they got, and everybody's saying, hey, look, I got the Mad Scientist play set. I got the deluxe set. I got the Monster Goo set and everything. And you say, well, I got the Mad Scientist glob. Okay, I'm going to have to play this back because I just heard a woman scream, and there's no one in this house but me. Does anybody? Be right back. And everything, and you say, well, I got the Mad Scientist glob. Did anyone else hear that? I looked outside, see if anyone was standing in front of the yard. That was free. Anyway, let's get back. So everybody's pulling out the Mad Scientist set or something, guy, and you just had this. You had this. Now Mad Scientist hit to get with it. Well, the bully's going to find out, and they're going to give you a bully fist for getting something stupid because they're going to think you asked for it. So how many bully fists would this get you? Let's find out. Two. Okay, maybe I was wrong for putting this on. I thought it would get you bullied better than that, but I guess not. So let's move on and look at this one. The Oak Ridge Boys Hot Summer Nights t-shirt. At home, you love the Oak Ridge Boys. You know, Elvira, boom, mama, mama. Remember that? Elvira, you loved it. I didn't want to go to school and tell people, I mean, this is the 80s. And look at this shirt. It don't even have William Golden in it. It's when they had that replacement in the late 80s. You want to go to school with your Iron Maiden t-shirt, or your Faster Pussycat t-shirt, or your Guns N' Roses t-shirt, or Color Me Bad t-shirt, or your Ozzy Osbourne. Did I say that one already? But you don't want to show up in your Oak Ridge Boys shirt. That's yellow too. That's guaranteed to get you. Let's see how many fists it would get you. 8 bully fists. And it's one of those, once you get beat up, you got a black eye, and you're in the office, and the principal calls you in and says, who did this to you? Who did this to you? And you say, I can't say I don't want, I'll get bullied again. Well, why did they bully you? Or what did they think, you're a homosexual or something? And you go, no, look at my shirt. And the principal will go, bam, and pop that little kid in the head and send him back to class with another black eye because he deserved it. And then we have a WKRP. Now, we're looking at this as a kid point of view today. That'd be kind of cool. But as a kid point of view, a WKRP, you can get your own record on there, scratch it around, or try to start it and get, I like to put the record on and see if I can talk until the lyrics come in, like, hey, you're listening to WKRP. This is Johnny Dr. Fever, and hit it just right. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I couldn't. So you got this. Something you want to keep at home. This is something you don't want to bring it to school and show and tell day what you got for Christmas. You can kind of keep this to your side, but I don't think it's going to be all that bad. So let's see how many fists it would have got you. 3! It would have got you 3. I can kind of understand that. WKRP was a cool show. And how about this? You thinking it's a My Buddy doll? Nope. It's a My Buddy doll wannabe. Fisher Price made this one right here. My Friend Mikey. Ugh. A Fisher Price My Friend doll. And it has that ugly 80s bowl haircut. Didn't everyone hate that? I sure did. So let's say you're in school, you're probably about 10 years old, and teacher says, hey, bring one thing you got for Christmas. And one kid brings the Nintendo. The other one brings his Transformers. The other one brings his big battleship from G.I. Joe. And what do you bring? Mikey, your new best friend. Ugh. I don't want to go outside and walk down the street till I see a kid today and punch him in the face just for looking at this. But let's see. This one. How many fists would this get you on the bully beatdown list? A perfect 10! 10 bully fists! And another one where nobody's going to blame you. In fact, when you get beat up, the bully's going to beat this thing up too. He's going to kick it up and down the hall. You know he will. And then we have, now, I was going to say Kiss Destroyer. That's awesome. You're not going to get bullied. If anything, you might get pat on the back and invited to the bully's house. But you don't want to tell any bully or anyone at school that you got an 8-track. Cassette tape? Sure. Album? Yeah. If you're a 90s kid, a CD? Okay. Hell, you even might brag that you got a reel-to-reel. But you don't want to tell anyone you got an 8-track. No one was cool with an 8-track. That was something that Dad had in the car. You didn't want an 8-track. So when everybody else said, I got Destroyer on cassette, or I got the Destroyer vinyl, you said, well, I got it on 8-track. Ugh. Let's see how many fists that would get you. 5! 5 bully fists for promoting a awful product. And then we have Mr. Turtle Pool. I think a lot of us had this. I know it's not a good Christmas present, but maybe you got it. Maybe you got it. Had a slide built into it, but the water only came up to your ankles. Yeah, came up to your ankles. So you don't want to go to school where like my dad finally got his Christmas bonus and we got a pool. What'd you get? And you're like, I got a pool too, and Mr. Turtle Pool. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. The bully's not gonna punch you in the face. No. The bully's not. No. The bully's gonna say, oh, Mr. Turtle Pool, I've seen that commercial. It looks like a lot of fun. Can I come over? And you want to be liked by the bully. Let's be honest. We act like we don't like the bullies, but deep down we want to be friends with the bully so we can help him bully other people. You know, that's how it is in school. So you say, yeah, come over and everything, and there you already got your red, white, and blue swimming trunks on and everything, and you're getting in the pool. Next thing you know, your face is smooshed down in that water, and that bully is waterboarding you in your baby turtle pool. Oh. And your mom's crying, oh, get the bully off of him. And the dad's saying, I told you, Brenda, not to buy that stupid pool for him. So how many fists would this get you? 8! 8 on the bully beatdown list. And then we have a Nintendo game, The Three Stooges. See what I mean? See what I mean by you asking for it? This is one of those things. Maybe you want it. Maybe you were a closet Stooge fan growing up. Maybe you heard the Curly Shuffle back in the 80s and you wanted to find out more about the Three Stooges. But let's be honest. Three Stooges ain't funny. It's just that time period. No, it's not funny. Oh, that's not funny. Okay, I might give you one episode when you first see it. It's not funny. But you asked for a Nintendo game. Your friends got Zelda, Mario, King Cobra. Hey, but you even knew a friend that asked for and got Congo Bongo. But you asked for the Three Stooges game. Now, I will say one cool thing about this game is when you put it in, you push start, Ghostbusters 2 logo comes up. And it kind of like trolls you. And then the Three Stooges come out, and they go, oh, curtains or something in races, or I don't remember what happens, but I thought that was always kind of cool. It was a horrible game. It's not fun. It says it has 10 games in it, 10 mini games, but it really only has 5. They lie to you on the box. This is horrible. Now, luckily you won your lesson. You asked for it, you got it, you played it for about 10 seconds, you realized it sucked. So you go to school, and you're probably not going to tell, but let's say people found out, what will the bullies do when they find out? Let's see how many fists they'll give you. 6 bully fists right there. And then we have, electronic hell game. Man, I had this one. I also had one that was paper on a conveyor belt. But this was awesome. It had a little gear shift and little lights. It was a lot of fun. You could sneak this into school in your book bag too. Nobody would know. And at lunchtime or somewhere you sneak off behind the building, maybe in the smokers area. That's right. The kids had their own smoking area when I went to school. So you go back there and you play and you let your friends borrow it and everything. And I can't imagine this being high on the list. So let's see. How many bully fists will it get you? 1 bully fist.
It'll get you
What's that, prom time?
Sure, they would have given you one, but they would have stolen it from you.
Good point. Good point. If you can't understand him, I can't have the time. It's one bully fist because the bully's going to punch you and then he's going to take it. This is one you don't want to take to school because the bully's going to take it. It's going to be his. And there's nothing legally you can do about that. They'll say, hey, maybe you had Ogre's Boy shirt on or something. And, the one I had in the conveyor belt, I had this one too. It sucked compared to the other one, but it was a lot of fun at the time. It's just a piece of paper that rolled over on a conveyor belt, and you just did like this. You didn't have much you could do. Just beep, beep, beep. They try to avoid stuff, couldn't really even stay on the road. But this was cool. But let's say you brought this to school, and I guess you're going to get one because the bully is going to take it. Let's see how many fists they get you. 6! 6 bully fists. Hey, Primetime, why wouldn't they hit you one time and take it?
It's not fun if you're over the age 7.
Fair point. Fair point. And then we have Tab Soda. I don't know what kids getting soda for Christmas, but let's say one guy's got his Mountain Dew, somebody's got a Mellow Yellow, somebody's got a Coke, somebody's got a Pepsi, somebody's got a Dr. Pepper. There's even a foreign exchange student that came with a 7-Up. And here you show up with your Tab Soda. How many fists would that get you? 3! I'm surprised. 3. Really? 3, Primetime? 3?
Yes, but they would hit you 6 times with the can.
Oh. 6 tab cans upside the head. I can understand that. They're going to knock you down a couple of times, take that can and just pow, 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 throw you, man. You better not bring a 6-pack. And then we have, let's move on. Oh, how about this gun? Rambo. That's a cool gun. Man, I don't remember being in the movie with it, but it is cool. Is it water? High power water hawk. That is awesome. So you fill this thing up. Well, no orange tip. We didn't need orange tips back then. We bring it to school like a real gun. Nobody cared. And you come to school with this? Are you going to get bullied? Let's see. 1. Man, this is an odd video. Usually we have really high scores. This is the first time we have a bunch of low scores. I guess because Larry's in the hospital. And then we have Punky Brewster shoes with Velcro straps. And it's not even tight. This is not even tight. So let's say you're a girl. Girls bully each other. I know boys beat up each other and girls kind of more tease each other and everything. But let's say you're a girl, probably about 10. You come to school day after Christmas or school's back after Christmas. You got your brand new shiny, what is it called? I was going to say Pink Panther. Punky Brewster shoes on. Punky Brewster with her dog Max. You're all proud. You come walking in there. And the bully of the school, maybe it's a girl, maybe it's a guy, I don't know, and sees your Punky Brewster shoes. How many fists are you going to get? 8! 8, I agree with that. Probably going to get your ponytail pulled also. Then we've got a Last Action Hero cassette tape. This is a read-along. In the 80s, we would have had it on a record, but there it is on a cassette tape for Last Action Hero. People telling about books and stuff they got. I mean, you don't want to get no book. If you get a book for Christmas, you don't want to tell anybody. Unless just maybe it's a pop-up book. I might give you that. But yeah, you get this. See how many fists did it get you? 7. 7 bully fists. And then we have, again, you keep this crap at home. Don't tell them. You live in fear that one of your friends is going to come over and then it's going to get out. Because, yeah, a view match at school. I got one right up here. Well, a movie viewer. I got one right, where's it at? Right there. For Star Wars. They made aliens you could put in it. $6 million man. But this is the Osmonds. Donnie Osmond's brothers. Not even Donnie and Marie. The Osmonds. Who wants to look? You don't got no sound. So you get this, ooh, look at the Osmonds just took the stage. Well, now they're leaving. Makes me wish I had a time machine so I could go to any store that sold this and punch any kid when I see them even look at it. How many fists? 9. 9 bully fists. I don't blame you. And then we have Verbot. Oh, I wanted Verbot so bad as a kid. Oh, I wanted Verbot. It sucked. But this is one thing you didn't know till you got to school. But let's say you told everybody, hey, I got a Verbot. I got my own personal robot at home for Christmas. Now, the bully's going to be excited or jealous. Let's see. 8! 8 bully. It's kind of nerdy. Let's be honest. Nerdy. That's what got you beat up. Nerdy. Then we've got, oh my God, Pro Wing shoes. Again, after Christmas, you got your new shoes on. Pro Wing. Got the Velcro strap. I bet even the teacher would kick your ass if you came to school with these on. They're not even kangaroos. Let's see how many fists it would get you. 7.5. 7.5. Then we've got Tom Wopad. Shirt. Now you come to school with a Dukes of Hazzard shirt, you might be able to pass. You might be able to get by with that. But Tom Wopad, all himself, not even his character from the Duke Boys. Oh, you asking for it. It's gonna get ripped. Oh, they're gonna make fun of you. They're gonna call you Wopad. They're gonna call you Wopad the rest of the school year. So how many bully fists will it get you? 8! 8 bully fists. Pow, pow, pow. As it should. As it should. Then we've got button bites. Oh my God. Good. These are buttons of Marvel characters. Where you put them over buttons on your shirt. And you come to school and you got Captain America and you got Spider-Man. You got everybody else all over the place. So you're all decked out after Christmas. You got them all over, buttons and stuff. You better run to class because you're getting your ass kicked before you even get into the school. Time you get off the bus, it's like you step off the bus and pow! You might even get beat up on the bus. How many fists would you get? 9. 9 bully fists. Oh, that sounds about right. Then we have another little robot, but it's remote control. But it has a cord on it. Oh, this is another one. You tell people at school, hey, I got this cool little robot toy, but you don't want to tell them it's got a cord on it. Then if they find out, you know, you're going to school, they're going to say, hey, Dietrich, I heard you had a robot for Christmas. And you're like, yeah. And the bully's like, I better not be that robot. And you're like, no, this is a cool one. And then your friend Mickey says, yeah, it's got a cord on it. It's about 3 inches. You got to go behind it. And the bully says, say what? And you're like, yeah, it's got a cord on it, but it's kind of cool. It's like, pow! That's what you get. And that's what you get right there. And again, you deserve it if you ask for it. How many fists? 8.5. 8.5 a bully fist. Then we have neon shoestrings. Kid is asking for shoestrings. Oh, shoestring ain't got no lover. So, got your 80's neon. Everything had to be neon in the 80s. So you got your neon 80s shoestring. And you come walking in there all proud. You got your new Tom Wopad shirt on and your neon strings. And that neon just is a big old light. Boom! Beat my ass! That's all it says. It's big and bright. Everybody sees you when you come in. The girls giggle because they're the only ones that thought they had neon shoestrings. And the bully walks up and says, oh, that's a bright shoestring you got there. Everybody's going to step on your shoe and get it all dirty. And then, pow! Oh, but how many pows are he going to give you? 7. 7 fists on the bully beatdown meter. And let's look at this one right here. You get a little Indian girl doll that you can dress up. Indian girl doll? It's not even a Barbie. Who would want this? Who would want this? So you come to school again and the bully's like, what you got there? Let me see. You got a naked Indian. How many fists would he get you? 4? Prime, what? 4?
They would just take it to look at the naked lady.
That is true. That's true. We did like looking at naked girls back then. I'm not saying we don't like to look at them now. Then we have, a Shoney's Big Boy. Shoney's Big Boy. Oh, man. If you grew up in the South, you love the Shoney's Big Boy. If I remember, this might have been a bank. It could be wrong. But you usually get when you go to Shoney's, you know, you leave and it's got a little gift shop. Not a little gift shop. They have like a cashier and now they have a little glass thing with some stuff in it. Maybe you're like, but you don't want, especially if you're a fat kid. If you're a fat kid and you come to school with a toy related to a restaurant, you asking for it. So let's say you're walking around the hallway with this thing and a bully sees you. You're at one end, bully's at this end. The bully's just going to stop what he's doing and start running at you. He's not even going to slow down. He's just going to run and pow! Right in the face. And you deserve it. 9 bully fist. I agree with that one right there. Then we have a cassette tape. All of us in the 80s, we had our big boom box. I should say over here, a big boom box jamming and listening to it. Man, you listen to some Pink Floyd, man. You listen to some Ozzy Osbourne, man. You listen to some cool stuff. Maybe some Lisa the Cult Jam. Here you come with your Secret Wars. I know Secret Wars is cool. Here you come. The bullies find out. They're going to be like, what kind of tape you got in here? Because you know you ain't played nothing cool. And when you push the eject button to show them you do have something cool, bam! Right in the back of the head. Then he's going to take those big C batteries out of it and hit you with them. Didn't you hate when your dad used to hit you with big C batteries? Double A, you can handle. 9 volt, okay. C ones, man. C ones. Let's see how many fists did he get you. 7. And then we have Miss Piggy. Oh, y'all know how much I hate Miss Piggy. I don't like to see a baby pig wearing a diaper. She has a diaper. Somebody told me, she doesn't wear a diaper. She does. Somebody's got to change it. If I see a diaper, I know somebody doo-dooed in it. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. How many fists did he get you? 9. Should get you 1,000. Then we have, all right, Kings of the Beach Tiger Game. Oh, it's bad enough you got a tiger game, but you got one about volleyball. Naked men. Oh, so the bully's gonna see you. Anything that can be seen as homosexual while you're playing it, the bullies, you're gonna be a target to the bully. Sorry. I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but if you're playing volleyball, they're gonna walk up and they're gonna take it from you. They're gonna give you this many fists. 7 bullies fists on the bully beatdown list. Then we have, if you have any clothes at all that looks like this on the, if you got any clothes and this is how you look when you went to school the next day, again, I'm not saying you're asking for it. Well, I am. I'm sorry. I am saying you're asking for it. You don't deserve, okay, you deserve it too. You You're asking for it. You deserve it. It's like, don't make yourself a target. Don't make yourself a bully. It ain't cool to bully people, but you know there are bullies out there, so why make yourself a target? Oh, you're going to get punched right in that belly. That showing belly right there. Unless you're a girl. Show your belly if you're a girl. If a guy don't show your belly. How many fists would you get to your belly? 8 bully fists. And right here, all right, a motorized pulsar gun. Battery operated water gun. We've seen a water gun already. This one's good, right? This is cool, right? Right? It's pink! It was black, okay. It was blue, maybe. Gray, cool. Silver, yes. Tie-dye, awesome. Pink! Like I said, you're asking for it. Why did you bring it to school? Why did you tell people? Keep that crap at home. Pink water gun. So how many fists would this get you on the bully beatdown list? Good Lord, that's a lot of fists. I can't even count that many. There we go. Crap that you got for Christmas that would have got you on the bully beatdown list. Let me know. What got you beat up in school?
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.